Tom Segura, we back. Drop a like. Bikes, man. Bikes. I don't even know what that means, but hit the subscribe button. Road to 20K. Let's get it.
I get like verbal tics, you know. I don't have Tourette's. I wish I did. It looks fun.
What?
But I'll just yell shit out. It's like a hook on a catchy song, except it's just stuff that I watch. And then, bikes! I just yell it, you know, over and over. Only like 2 or 3 million times. But I'm obsessed with the show Scared Straight.
Good show.
If you've never seen it, it's tremendous.
Yeah.
Here's what they do. In the show, they take kids, middle school and high school kids that are getting in trouble a lot, and they send them to jail for a day. And the idea is that jail will scare the fuck out of the kid, and then he'll get his life together, hence Scared Straight. It's tremendous. I'm obsessed.
A lot of people don't even know that show has been around since the 90s, but I don't know if you've ever seen the 90s version of that show, but boy, the revolution could not be televised now.
I thought it was fake at first.
Oh, nah. If you go watch them 90s ones, they be snatching them kids up for real. They be letting them get snatched up and all that. For real. Like, I'm talking like choked out by the prisoners.
No, I seen it. It's good. I like it.
Yeah, but them 90s ones, they clean that show up a lot. Fire show, though. Dang, because I like Scared Straight and First 48. He said he liked the First 48, too. Mm-hmm. Gangster, let's go.
Tremendous. Here's what they do. In the show, they take kids, middle school and high school kids that are getting in trouble a lot, and they send them to jail for a day. And the idea is that jail will scare the fuck out of the kid, and then he'll get his life together, hence Scared Straight. It's tremendous. I'm obsessed with one episode. It aired once in 1999.
That's what I'm saying, them
Which is
90s
great.
ones.
It aired Uncensored, which is bananas.
Yeah.
And in this episode, they did not send the kids to jail like they normally do. Instead, they sent them to a maximum security penitentiary. Prison. And those prisoners verbally assaulted these kids into crying a lot.
Yes. I know exactly what he's
And
talking
it's the
about.
funniest shit I have ever seen in my life.
I bet none of those kids went to jail after that. Because if you see, I know what he's talking about. If you see the way them prisoners were going crazy, you wouldn't have gone to jail after that. There ain't no chance. It's wild. We're going to watch it after this.
A lot.
Yeah.
And it's the funniest shit I have ever seen in my life. First of all, don't feel like too bad for these kids are super badass. They're not like spitting spitballs in class and
Yeah.
They're fucking stabbing other kids. They're badass kids, okay? And they show up to this thing with attitude. Like they walk in, they're like, "What's up? This ain't shit. I run 6th grade. I ain't scared of you, man. Like, can't scare me." And they're greeted by a guy named Crazy Chris. Chris has scars on his face, and the screen freezes, and it says, "Chris killed 6 people, and he's doing a double life sentence." Like, this dude is so bad that when he dies and he's reincarnated, that guy's doing life in prison.
Yeah. Still in jail.
This is a bad motherfucker right here. The kids are like squatting around, and Chris is like, "Hey, my name's Crazy Chris. And from now on, you will see me in your nightmares." And the kids are like, "What the fuck? Like, I'm 12. Don't talk to me like that, man. That's crazy."
I'm 12.
And then he goes, "If I ever see you again, I'll take a bite out of each of you." And they're like, "All right, we're all reformed now. Thank you very much."
That's what I'm saying. Like, when you watch Beyond Scared Straight, I'm always like, man, this is crazy because you know these prisoners aren't going to do anything. Like you said, you thought it was fake, but because they kind of like, they clearly getting the best prisoners, the people that have been there for a long time, and they're not even in prison, they in like county. But boy, that prison jump, somebody's going to get stabbed in the armpit type. Like, it was wild. They have to get shivved up.
Out of each of you. And they're like, "All right, we're all reformed now. Thank you very much." Jesus, but they can't leave. The next guy comes up to him and he goes, hold my pocket. Hold my pocket. And he makes kids walk around holding the inside of his pocket. You understand? So he walks and then they're like, I don't know what you know about prison, but if you're holding on to another dude's pocket, it's going to be a rough day, all right?
Yeah.
Not only is this guy making kids hold his, he's talking ridiculous shit to middle schoolers. He's like, I'm going to make you suck my dick for breakfast every morning. And the kid's like, ugh.
Wow.
I hate breakfast.
So this ain't Waffle House.
Right.
So
He chuckles.
it's so, he's like, I'm gonna mush your motherfucking face. And the kid's like, so it's so fucking funny. There's one exchange where this dude, he pulls a kid out of line. The kid's like 13. He weighs, I don't know, 100 pounds. And he has a bowl cut, okay? He has a bowl cut in prison. It's parted in the middle. The prisoner
The
goes,
way he laughed.
I know. It's like he catches himself and he just chuckles it off. He's like, yeah, that was different.
100 pounds. And he has a bowl cut, okay? He has a bowl cut.
The 90s was real.
In prison. It's parted in the middle. The prisoner goes, why are you here? And the kid's like, ugh. Stealing? And he goes, the fuck you took? And the kid goes, oh, bikes? And he goes, bikes! And that's why I yell bikes all the time.
Yo, why does that sound like me? That's exactly how I would have came up with that.
Yeah.
I always think of random things that I just say, and it's always from some super random thing. She always says that to me. She like, you always quoting something.
I totally forgot we was watching Bikes. Because
That's how you gotta get to those points. You always be wondering why I say the things I say, because one time I watched the episode of the first 48. For real. That's why I say some of them things. The magic cigarette and all that. It comes from the first 48.
Yeah, you can be saying wild shit.
Yeah, because, you know, I watch things and stuff. I do.
You should see me when we drive by a bike store. Holy shit. I'll be driving, I'll be like, oh. And my wife, she's pretty over it.
Pretty over it.
She'll go like, you get one. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make this shit count. So I'll pull over, I roll down the window, and I wait until I see somebody checking out one of the sidewalk displays, like with all the bikes out there. And when they find one they really like, and they're like, oh, I like this one, I'll go, bikes! And they're like, what the fuck? And I'll go, stop selling drugs! And I drive off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that to you.
Nah, that's ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna join in. You know, I like the stuffs like that. Drop a like. Tom Segura. Bikes! Bikes! Let's get it.